Welcome to another Fantasy Joe's Gojo. This is number 2. This is our way too early, 5 minutes or less, Superflex rookie mock draft. Trey, you got the first pick. Go. We're going to do this quickly.
Yep. Very simple here. Saquon Barkley, best prospect in this draft, hands down.
This is Superflex, so with the 102, I'm going to take Josh Rosen. I think this guy's a can't-miss QB prospect. He may be taking the third or fourth QB overall in the draft, but I love Rosen no matter where he goes. Josh Rosen, I love it. 102.
Nice. Third pick, I'm going to go with Darius Guice. There's some temptation here to take Darnold because I think that there's some guys out there that I've been reading that I really do respect that are starting to poke some hole in Darius Guice's game. But the tape doesn't lie. The things that he did the last 2 seasons at LSU are incredible. And so Darius Guice third for me.
Yeah, that's a great pick. Easily could have gone at the 102. The 104, I'm going to take Darnold. I love Darnold. I love a lot of QBs in this quarterback class. And in a Superflex league, I just think has a tremendous ceiling. I think his floor is pretty solid too. So Sam Darnold, I'm pretty thrilled to get him at the 104.
Love it. 105, I'm going to go with my third straight running back to start this Superflex mock draft. And I've been on the record to say that I like Sony Michel better than Nick Chubb, but Nick Chubb started to really pour it on leading up to the draft here. He looked really good at the combine. I think he's going to be selected before Michel in the NFL draft, so I'm taking Nick Chubb at the 105.
I like it. I'm going to take his partner in crime in the Georgia backfield, Sony Michel. I feel like I can't go wrong. I think these guys are both really solid. Obviously Saquon Barkley's in this tier by himself with these running back prospects, but I think Chubb and Michel and Guice are right there in kind of second tier running back. So I'm glad to get my last guy in that tier. So Sony Michel, welcome to the team at the 106.
All right, 107, I'm going to go ahead and take quarterback. And, Baker Mayfield is my favorite quarterback of this class. I think that he, depending on who you talk to, I think for me, he is in that top tier with Rosen and Darnold. Love what he brings to the table, the leadership, the moxie. 107, Baker Mayfield.
With the 108, DJ Moore. He is wrestling with Calvin Ridley as my wide receiver number 1, but I'm going to go DJ Moore based on, he has production just like Ridley, better production. He played looked well at the combine. He looks great on tape. He has the production in college. DJ Moore, love him. So my wide receiver 1 at the 108. Can't complain with that, Trey. What do you got at 109?
109 for me was tough, and I was tempted to take the guy that you took at the 110, who I think is the most NFL-ready wide receiver of this bunch. But I had to go with the guy that for me is kind of the end of a tier of running backs, and that's Rashad Penny. He's a guy that, his hype really spiked after the Senior Bowl, kind of cooled a little bit, but everything that I read about him, all the numbers I've seen, the elusiveness, broken tackles, I love what he brings to the table. I think he could end up being a 3-down back in the NFL, and more than happy to add him to my team here at the 109.
Great pick. At the 110, I'm going to come back and get Calvin Ridley. I love it. I mean, he's a great wide receiver. I know he's old. I know he didn't show some of the production that he did compared to these other guys, but man, watch his tape. Just watch his tape. Watch how good he is. Watch what a great route runner he is. I love Calvin Ridley. He's going to be great in the NFL. Love him, Trey, with my 110.
Yeah, it's a great pick. That's the guy that I would have taken had I decided to pass on Penny at 109. 111, I'm going to take James Washington. He's another wide receiver that I love in this class. He's a guy that has been a pretty popular Devy prospect over the past couple of years, produced well last year at Oklahoma State, and I think that his game's going to translate to the next level. Speed, big body. I think that not a huge body, but I think that he's going to be an incredible wide receiver too at the next level.
Absolutely. And with the 112, I'm going to bring it home with Ronald Jones. I think he's fallen to me at the 112. I think that's good value for him. I'm not as high on him as other running backs. I'm pretty low, but at the 112, Ronald Jones is sitting there. I'm going to grab him. It's Superflex tempting. There's some good QBs on the board, or potentially good QBs. Lamar Jackson was tempting here. But no, that's who I'm going to go with, Ronald Jones. We love Josh Allen off too. We'll see. But that's our way too early Superflex rookie mock draft. Thanks for joining us on another episode of Fantasy Joe's Gojo.
Holla.